What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Buffalo Bills. Big game for the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, 3:25 game on America's Game of the Week. Cowboys took care of business, defeating the Philadelphia Eagles 33-13 last week. Dak Prescott played a good game last week. Michael Gallup stepped up. Brandon Cook stepped up. The whole offense played together as a team, knocking off those nasty Eagles, because the Philadelphia Eagles, they are frauds and they have a worse fan base. So Micah Parsons stepped up. He knocked the ball out of Jalen Hurts, and the defense was able to stop the run and able to make the right plays. And Dak Prescott is playing at an MVP level. I still have hope that Dak Prescott's going to win MVP this year. So we took care of business against the Eagles. Now we have a big game against the Buffalo Bills. The last time the Dallas Cowboys won in Buffalo was in 2007. And I remember that year. That was the year Tony Romo was the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys that year. That was the year when we had the number one seed. When we clinched the NFC East back in 2007. That was a special year. And I remember that game against Buffalo back in 07. Tony Romo led the Cowboys to a game-winning field goal drive, defeating the Buffalo Bills. And I remember back in the 90s where the Cowboys faced the Buffalo Bills back in 1992 in the Super Bowl at the Rose Bowl Stadium. The Cowboys defeated the Bills back in 1992 in the Super Bowl, and this jersey now I'm wearing is the one that Troy Aikman wore and was the MVP of that Super Bowl. And in 1993, where Emmitt Smith ran for 132 rushing yards and was the MVP in 1993 in that Super Bowl year. So I remember the 90s were the best years when the Dallas Cowboys clinched those 5 Super Bowl rings. Anyways, here are my keys to a Cowboys victory over these Buffalo Bills. They gotta be able to make the right plays, and the defense needs to play like they were last week against Philly. They just need to do a better job on stopping the run, being able to stop Josh Allen, because this Buffalo Bills team, they're not the same like they were 2 years ago. 2 years ago, this Buffalo Bills team is not a good team at all. The only way we can stop this Buffalo Bills team is that Dak Prescott, you gotta make the right plays. Try to give Jake Ferguson. He kind of reminds me of Jason Witten. Or just try to get Jake Ferguson more first downs, be able to make the right plays, and always try to get the first downs by running the football more to Tony Pollard and have a good connection with CeeDee Lamb. Because in the first half, we need to start off with touchdowns. That's the way we can get off to a fast start. My second key to a victory is that we gotta limit those penalties. Because I know the defense had a lot of penalties in last week's game against Philly, and there were tough calls. I mean, the referees, they visualized the plays that they were seeing against holding call, pass interference call. They're the ones that visualize it. We can't always blame it on the refs. Defense needs to stop the run, and they need to get after Josh Allen, because Josh Allen likes to run around a lot. That's what he did last week against Kansas City. The only way we can stop Josh Allen is that we gotta knock the football out and get more of the turnovers. And I want to see DeRon Bland get after the Buffalo Bills wide receiver and be able to get another pick six. My third key to a Cowboys victory is that that second half against Philly. I know we beat them 33-13, but they need to get more of the touchdowns in the second half. That's what I want to see from Dak Prescott, because he's playing at an MVP level right now. Try to get the first downs to CeeDee Lamb and be able to take care of the football, because that Bills defense has been struggling, and they survived last week against Kansas City. So the only way the Cowboys can win this game is that they gotta limit those penalties, and they need to make the right plays and be able to get more of the first downs. The defense has to do their job, because I want to see the defense play like they were last week against Philly and back in week 1 where we beat the Giants 40-0. So I have the Cowboys winning 34-20, 35-28, because we're the underdogs heading into this game. It's this game that's gonna be a big game. kind of giving me the flashbacks from 2014, where we knocked out the Indianapolis Colts and clinched the NFC East. If the Cowboys can take care of business against these Buffalo Bills, then we clinch a playoff spot. And the only way we can get home field advantage throughout the playoffs is if we win out, and hopefully the Niners lose one game and those nasty Eagles lose another game. So I have the Cowboys winning 35 to 28. Let me know in the comment section below how much the Cowboys will win by. Make sure y'all are betting responsibly on FanDuel and on DraftKings, trying to make the right bets. I know it's going to be colder over there in Buffalo, and here where I'm living, here in the state of Texas, colder weather is going to be coming, guys. So y'all stay safe, try to bundle up, and try to stay warm. Like, I recommend y'all wearing a long sleeve jacket. Try to wear a beanie around your head, so that way, so you can able to not so you can feel more warmer. So stay safe out there during the cold weather. Try to stay warm. Let me know in the comment section below. I want to give a huge shout out to my followers out there. Follow me along for every Dallas Cowboys game that I've been doing. Like, in a couple of more weeks, I'll be doing another YouTube short called A Year in 2023. In about 2 weeks, I'll do the picks for the college football playoff Final Four. So let me know how much the Cowboys will win by, and enjoy the game. Let's go Cowboys. Peace.